My name is Wroblewski. I've been doing my art for the past 50 years or so, and myself and two of my best friends, we were interested in science, mainly astronomy. Because of the interest in astronomy, we built telescopes and little items that went along with using the telescopes. And I also, at that time, would like to do little detailed drawings of the items we built and the materials we used in building the telescopes. And that kind of has been pretty important throughout my whole life with my art, so far anyway. I was an art major in high school. And after that, I majored in product design. I started doing things with the detailed drawings that weren't really necessary to do. And I talked to my drafting instructor there about it a few times. He didn't really know what to make of it. And I kept telling him that I kind of have a feeling for wanting to turn drafting into a fine art. I did build a lot of three-dimensional objects out of mass-produced objects also. The way I saw a lot of the sculpture students doing, my feeling toward them was that they were actually mutilating these beautiful little mass-produced items, like nuts and bolts and bearings and pipe fittings. The pipe fittings were beautiful little metal castings that had a lot of nice little detailed writing on them, and I really loved those parts and got in quite a few shows at the Art Institute with them. After a while, I started thinking about the people who were in the painting department at the Institute. I felt they had a lot of freedom. So I started thinking I'm going to take all the elements I know about industrial designing and product designing, turning them into my own personal art form. Instead of drawing on a sheet of paper, I drew on a stretched canvas. The little pencil lines I outlined in a dark brown paint. And then I started adding color to all the little elements of the side views, top views, and bottom views. And I've been doing that for many, many years, and I've had some success with it. I've had a fair amount of success here at the Norris Gallery with those paintings. In those paintings, I started to notice that rhythmic form became extremely important to me. Everything around me was a rhythm. And I started thinking that the prints were very rhythmic also. So I was going to combine rhythmic styles of like woodblock printing and lithography and things like that into the paintings. And the little rhythms that occur in the paintings, which are in there by the hundreds and thousands, were little identical, like little woodblock prints that I would dip into the paint and stamp onto the canvas. And basically that's where my art form stands now, with paintings of very rhythmic little geometric forms. And that's hopefully what I'll be able to continue doing for quite a few more years.